Hello everybody, Merlin here, and it's a little bit late, but I decided, of course, to catch up on the Netflix shows, and so Troll and I are going to talk a little bit about Iron Fist. We watched the first 3 episodes, and pretty fresh, we're going to talk about them now. Before we started watching it, heard a lot of mixed reviews about it, so I wasn't sure about going in. Troll started watching a little bit.
Yeah, I in fact had saw like 1.5 episodes.
Like, and your experience was?
It was shit.
But, you know, thankfully, we hung out, so he decided we're going to go through it, and I got him past the 2nd episode into the 3rd one, and it's getting there. But brief recap, I mean, what have we learned so far about Iron Fist, Troll? A lot of repetitions occur.
Yeah. They talk about how his family like crashed a lot. They talk about how he got very vaguely about how he got like saved by like monks from another dimension. He's really bad at explaining himself and not sounding like a crazy lunatic.
I'm Danny Rand.
Yeah. He says that a lot.
I'm Danny Rand. Well, can you prove it? I'm Danny Rand. Don't you remember me? No.
Like, literally the first episode is all about him trying to explain to these 2 people that he knew when he was kids.
Yeah.
Who now run his company, that he is who he says he is, and he's doing a really, really shitty job of it.
Really goes about it kind of in the most impractical way possible.
And it's just really annoying how badly he does it.
Yeah.
And everything about that first episode is just really
First
bad.
episode, honestly, was kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All it did is
establish that he's back Danny Rand, and nobody believes him. Which could have probably been... They could have probably combined 2 episodes into 1.
Yeah, and Alright, so he keeps messing with these people. One of which was the prick character series.
His, like, almost adopted brother, sort of, the kid he grew up with, who is this psycho, apparently, early on. And he goes to him. He's his first person he tries to contact. Yeah. Even though you remember...
He tried to contact his dad first.
His dad first. But he couldn't. So he tries to, like, say, hey, you remember me? Even though this guy is really not the best guy he remembers him being.
Like, the one flashback you see, the dude refuses to pay him the money in Monopoly because... He doesn't want to, and then like
he punches him in the balls,
kicks him in the balls, and like knocks everything off.
I'm like, this is the guy you reach out to.
And he's
first?
Like, yeah, you locked me in the freezer, and you kicked me in the balls every chance you got. I'm like, why are you talking this? And they go through it, and he's the heir of like this
big company,
but he doesn't want any money. He just wants to be
recognized as Danny Rand,
who he wants to be, which.
But it's weird.
The exact opposite because of what most superheroes tend to do.
Yeah.
But
and he also uses his powers blatantly, no matter.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck, really.
Which is kind of cool.
It's kind of cool, but at this point, like, oh god. And then they introduce this one chick who runs a dojo and who is a total bitch.
She's really mean to him.
She's mean to everyone. She's this bitchy, unlikable character, and by the end of the 3rd episode, she's a complete hypocrite.
Like, I was trying to give her the benefit of a doubt, like, okay, maybe she's this angry, bitchy character, but she has her students attack her, and then, like, just
beats
totally
the shit out of them, berates them about how crappy they are.
It's like, get better. I'm like, that's any martial arts instructor. I mean, I don't know much about it, but just any kind of teaching, that's not the best way to boost up your students.
She's really bad at this.
And then she wonders why her students are having trouble. Yeah, but they try to introduce her subplot, and we're like, God, we don't care about her.
Yeah, we don't care about her at all. And we don't care about the 2 siblings. Like, there was that asshole guy and her sister. The only thing we know about the sister is that
she's not as much of
an asshole as
her brother,
as the rest of her family.
But she still kind of is, though.
She still kind of is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she drugs him at the end of the first episode when he's trying to, like, your brother sent people to kill me.
And she's like, okay, she finally recognizes that he's who he is, and she seems kind of emotional about it, but then she's like, we'll buy you off, so,
Well, before that, we're skipping the worst episode.
Yeah, we did skip. Is that the one with the insane asylum?
Yeah, okay, so at the end of the first episode, the chick
drugs him. After pretending to, believe him.
Give him tea, she drugs him.
Which you gotta wonder how they question that.
And then admits him into the psychiatric hospital. Somehow they are able to pull this off.
Yeah, I don't know how they did that. Yeah.
And so the entire fucking 2nd episode is just Iron Fist. You can't use any of his powers because he's drugged.
Trying to explain to people who also don't believe him, of course, because he's in an insane asylum, and you just keep waiting for him to find some way to get past these guards. And even drugged, he's the Iron Fist, he should be able to take people out, but he's having trouble with these orderlies.
And he's apparently so high. And
he keeps shoving drugs down, and without diagnosing him first, so that's kind of unrealistic.
Like he tries to get one dojo bitch to help him, and she adamantly refuses. The most she does is not completely sell him out to get money.
And the thing was, these first 2 episodes, every time it seemed like someone was close to believing him, they would just kind of push it off.
Yeah, at one point, something he says convinces like his psychiatrist that he is the doctor who's examining him because he's apparently only in there for like 72 hours or something like that.
But then
that he convinces him that he's Danny Rand because of some shit he found out, and then he tries to explain where he's been. And of course, he tells him the truth. Where I'm like,
goes to the mortal new realm that can only be seen like
it's in an alternate dimension.
And you can see the moment the doctor looks.
The doctor's just like,
okay, you might be Danny Rand, but you are crazy.
Like, which at this point, I'm like,
it's frustrating.
Motherfucker, this is the Marvel universe. That is as insane as it would be like here.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, so eventually, the asshole guy, his father is pretending to be dead because he has this weird deal with the hand.
Like he can't go anywhere for some reason, but he's still running things behind the shadows.
Yeah, so the father tells him because the Danny Rand lets slip that he's the immortal Iron Fist and he's the enemy of the hand. His mission is to destroy the hand.
So he goes there to see him and ask him about it.
And then
the hand comes.
Well, before that, he tells his son to move him to a safe place.
But then
his son says, "Fuck, I'm going to kill this guy."
And of course, that doesn't work out.
So they put him in a straitjacket, throw him in a room with these three crazy guys, just beat the shit out of him with clubs for a few seconds. And apparently, that's all he needed to get his powers back was a good beating. Apparently,
and then finally, we get to see him do some Iron Fist stuff, like near the end of almost the end of the second episode.
Yeah, he like breaks out of the straitjacket, he kicks the shit out of those guys, and he walks to the end of the room and just iron punches his way out of a giant steel door, which was awesome.
That was really cool. But that took 2 episodes to get there.
It took 2 episodes. This show is just digging its heels, and none of its supporting cast are that interesting.
It's true.
Like the one we really want. At first, we really want this. Do we even say her name? Chocho or
Ming? Wing. Something Wing.
Alright, this bitch of a sword.
Choli Wing. Yeah.
She calls herself the Daughter of the Dragon.
The Daughter of the Dragon.
She's probably a character in the show, but runs this dojo, and we really want to like the character, but she's just so fucking unlikable.
Most of the characters are. Actually, to be honest, other than Iron Fist, I think that the dad is kind of likable, the villain.
Yeah, the one villain is dad with the thing with the hand. He at least has some charm and some charm to him.
Yeah.
Dude, his son's supposed to be like the CEO who tries to make deals with people. He's the most threatening looking motherfucker.
Scary.
In there. But other than Danny, who's kind of like a happy, geeky,
awkward, kind of goofy
guy, which I kind of like.
He's kind of like endearing, you said. He's charming. You like him, but
the plot refuses to
let him do anything. Yeah, it's like it's so slow. And they keep stopping itself. And we kind of joked like, did you guys not want to do Iron Fist? Because you're holding out a lot. Like even with Daredevil, like he dove in.
Daredevil's doing a lot more daredeviling in the first 3 episodes of Daredevil than Iron Fist is doing.
By the 3rd episode, he's trying to figure out what's going on. He says he meets up with the lady from Jessica Jones.
Yeah, he meets up with Trinity from Jessica Jones.
Yeah,
who was like this lawyer lady who happened to know when he was a kid.
Mm-hmm. She believes him.
She's other than him, she's the only likable character in the show. Who's a good guy? Because she believes him. Like she quickly is like, well, if you're Danny, then how about this, 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 and this? And finally, he answers it all. And she's like, oh, okay, you're Danny. I'll help you. And then she starts trying to help him like prove his name. Like
the plot starts moving.
Like the bad guys try to like buy him off, or like, yeah, we'll give you the shit ton of money if you just go away and don't and give up your name. Now, note, Danny doesn't give a fuck about the money. He's like this Buddhist monk guy. He doesn't give a fuck about the money. He just wanted to be Danny Rand. It's like, this is me, it's my name, it's who I am.
Yeah.
So they were asking him to give up the one thing he actually gave a fuck about. So he's like, fine, I'll take all your damn money now.
And really that kind of comes to another point we observed, that pretty much every character in the show is stupid.
Yeah.
Because, like, literally think about it. The villain's plan, if they want him out, if the young, creepy guy wants him out, just say legally, okay, we acknowledge you as this, give you some tiny piece of it, go away. But they just pissed him off and made it worse.
Yeah. And the daughter keeps jumping around leadership. She's kind of creepy in her own way, but just not as bad as the other. And you just don't give a fuck about it.
And they keep cutting back to their drama, and like, you haven't done anything to really make these characters that likable. They're just they keep cutting back, and they keep saying basically the same stuff. Like,
God, they repeat the same thing over and over.
Like literally, I swear, through these first 3 episodes, I feel like
he flashes back to that damn airplane crash like a million times.
And it's the same shots. And by the way, those scenes are kind of cheesy because they're like awkwardly shot, and every time they cut back to the flashbacks, it looks like he's phasing in Star Trek.
Yeah, it looks like he's like he's glitching when he goes back into him, and he doesn't. And it's solely there in the first few episodes to make him look crazy.
but like they still haven't like shown us much. Like by the end of the third one, they show a little bit of the training we got.
Yeah.
Like, can't we just get a little bit more of that? So, I mean,
I'm fine if you don't want to show us the training. Just have him do Iron Fist shit.
Which he kind of slowly is. Like he's investigating. He's going to be on the side of a building, and we just ended the third episode where he gets thrown off, and we're like, oh.
Thing is, we know that the family who's taking control of the random organization, they said that their name enough times, I still don't fucking remember. They said that are the bad guys, but we know these aren't the bad guys. Like, he can destroy these people easily.
Yeah, but you're right. It was just like they're just businessmen that happen to be villains of the superhero. And they don't seem threatening at all. We kept joking, like, if you want to fight, you're gonna... They keep sending the same group of security people after them, keep getting their asses kicked every time. These poor, unfortunate guys, like so far there's no stakes. We know the Hand is the real villain, but we've only just started to get into them. Let's move along. These guys are just...
And the only thing he's done is punch through a door and jump over a car.
I know, it's very basic stuff. You know, so we want to get to the battle.
Like, we understand he has superpowers. Just have him use them against someone else with superpowers, for the love of the gods.
Which we're probably going to get to, but it's like we're establishing these guys, but really they're just kind of the dresser. They're the preview.
Like, the guys, like, I keep coming back to Daredevil, but the guys in the earlier things, Daredevil had a better chance of taking down Daredevil than any of these people have taken down Iron Fist.
Oh, yeah.
And we kept joking, like, at this point... we were like, they started to do legal shit.
Oh yeah,
we don't. And this isn't Daredevil. He's not like
he's not a lawyer.
He barely gives a fuck about this. He just wants to go, fuck you, I'm Danny Rand. That's his entire thing.
Danny Rand.
So when they're doing the legal shit, I'm like, and at one point it looked like they were going to sue him. They put like a restraining order or some shit. I'm like, all right,
punch the team.
Why can't you just have him just walk him, just have him go? It's like, all right, because they also remove all the evidence that they could, like his records legally, that he's legally Danny Rand. So I really want him to go, all right, I cannot prove I'm Danny Rand now legally. You've accomplished that. Good job. Just like punch through his head or sternum or something like that.
It's so infuriating.
There's a reason wwhy no one tries to like sue Bruce Banner.
Because good luck with that, you know.
Because the Hulk would just rip your arms off and beat you to death with them. Like, there's
certain things you don't do.
There's like certain shit that like there's a reason why there's not a whole giant legal episodes of superhero shows.
You can't put these people in a courtroom
because they don't give a fuck, because they can just punch your head off.
You don't want to deal with it,
and it's just annoying.
So, all right, based upon these 3 episodes, what would you say your initial impressions are of the show?
The first 2 episodes are the worst episodes
of anything.
The first, they're so fucking boring. I could not stop myself. I had to fast forward through one scene.
I will say, when we watched them together, I made him keep going, but like without fast forwarding. But I did ask him in both episodes, how long is this? And it was only halfway. I'm like, oh my god. The third one did go by faster. I was actually interested in the third one.
The third one went by faster.
But seriously,
still, he has a really shitty supporting cast, and they really need to get him to start fighting villains.
Pretty soon. I hope soon. And I think it's getting there, but 3 episodes in, I mean, there's potential, but it's very uneven. It's not the best start.
Like, Luke Cage was a bit of an uneven show, too, mostly because none of his villains really could offer much of a threat to him, except for Diamondback. And then Diamondback puts on the worst fucking costume and has like a really shitty battle with him. Yeah,
but that was really the big issue with Luke Cage.
Yeah, but Luke Cage had character to it. They had like a lot of personality and shit.
Yeah.
The only thing in this show, other than Trinity, who has personality is Iron Fist.
Which is good. Like, that the main character doesn't suck is a good thing.
Yeah, but he's like...
He's barely carrying his own show.
He's like one strawberry in a sea of oatmeal.
It's a good metaphor. But yeah, you're right. It's just there's too many supporting characters that aren't well developed or likable, and they just keep cutting back.
There's so much of shit. And if Iron Fist doesn't give a fuck about this kind of stuff,
why should we?
Why should we give a fuck about
stakes?
This kind of shit? Yeah.
But really, they could have cut so much of this out, I think, because they repeat a lot of the same stuff.
So far, you can count the entire character of Zara the Dragon, too.
Yeah.
She doesn't do jack shit. The most she does is not, like... at one point, the bad guys go, like, look, science papers that he threatened you or was dangerous, he thought it was weird, and we'll give you, like, $50,000. The most she does is not do that. She doesn't help him get out of the insane asylum. She lets him stay a night
at the
and then
dojo.
he immediately kicks him out because
reason.
where students were being dicks, he tried to discipline them.
The point is, even that...
And she was complaining about her students not having discipline or being good the first episode.
You're right, and they try to make her subplot interact with his, but you're right, the initial start of that I pointed out, they try to make her sound as papers.
Like, imagine...
He could just do that.
Imagine if Misty Knight from Luke Cage wasn't as good of an actor, wasn't as well written.
Yeah, because she could be kind of annoying, too.
Yeah, Misty Knight could be kind of annoying. She flip-flop a lot. Like, half the time she's like, why are they trying to bury Luke Cage? The other half, she's like, we gotta arrest Luke Cage and stop Luke Cage. So it came out.
All right,
well, one, she was really, really hot, and two, she was at least like she had a lot of good characters. She was a major part of the story.
Well,
she was part of the story from the very beginning. And this bitch just ain't. She really does not want to be in the story. She wants to get out of the show really badly. And we're like, just let her out. We don't really need her.
Everyone's like in a different show kind of shoved together. But Misty Knight had an interesting backstory, reasons why she was established. This girl, we don't know anything about her.
And she was in this show in the beginning because she was a cop going after
From
the villain, Cottonmouth. This chick has
no reason to be in the show.
She just randomly ran into him.
And she knows martial arts, so I guess martial arts, Iron Fist.
I'm like, I don't care who she's supposed to be in the comics. You're not doing a very good job of making me want to watch her in the show.
No, I can agree with that, actually.
And then at the end, okay, in the third episode, she gives this one student of her shit because he makes money to support his fucking family by going into these cage fights. Then at the end of the episode, we see her at the cage fights. I'm like, okay, she's gonna try to like disrupt them, kind of like what they did to Roulette, and just like no, she just gets into a fucking cage fight and takes the money. So she's also a fucking hypocrite to add to everything else.
Yeah, she's that totally completely. I mean, I know they're not gonna write her out because I guess she's like a sidekick, but.
And the only thing that connects to is the fact that she used one punch that Iron Fist haphazardly kind of showed her in order to not die in the fight.
But hey, maybe she'll start to take him seriously now because she listened to him. I guess that's the whole reason that scene existed.
You'd think she'd take him seriously, but the fact that she did a sparring match where she wasn't able to fucking touch him.
Yeah, that was... I thought there were going to be a little more even there, but...
No, because she sucks.
She sucks in every way. Well, we're hating on it a little so far. I think it's...
But I have to keep watching now because it has shown improvement, and I want to see more.
I like the main character. I do like Iron Fist, but we thought it would have been a good idea if he was introduced in Luke Cage. Kind of like Luke Cage was in Jessica Jones.
Or if he was just Iron Fist to start the show. Like, I'm sorry, like, for all the big Iron Fist fans out there, Iron Fist doesn't have the most historic or iconic backstory. I don't really need this much build-up to Iron Fist. I'm cool if Iron Fist is showing up, hey, fuck you, I'm Iron Fist, and punching someone through a wall.
It's fairly simple. Like, I think maybe one episode with some flashbacks to show a little bit of it's fine, but, like, they're building up to it. Like, we get it.
It's like he doesn't give a fuck about this company. Why should I? He's like, fuck you, I'm Danny Rand.
that's pretty much what I think of the show.
That's the entire...
Danny Rand.
Yeah, that's
Listen to me.
Entire thing.
That really is the whole show this far. Listen to me, no? But I'm Danny Rand.
Like, I don't want your goddamn money. I want to be Danny Rand. The only reason why he's going after the money now is because they wouldn't let, like...
No, because they wouldn't listen to him.
They wouldn't let him be like, I'm Danny Rand.
Everybody's an idiot in this show. It's kind of ridiculous, but...
The one guy who's not a complete idiot is, like, the
father, the evil father guy.
The evil father guy.
I like him. He kind of wants to help him in a way, to help him fight the hand.
Well, the hand has him over a barrel, so he's like, maybe I can use him as, like, a weapon to, like, get me out of this, but...
So ironically, I'm more invested in his story, even though he's the villain.
Yeah, and like the weird
Chinese lady,
or whatever the fuck she is, like Chang or whatever from Daredevil's in this. She was just in silhouette so far, but she had a very powerful presence, and it's the only hand we've seen so far. I want her to be it more.
She's great. I do like that lady. She's been in like all these.
It should not take this long to get Iron Fist fighting ninjas in an Iron Fist show.
That's true, but maybe we'll get some...
We've had 3 hours so far.
Yeah.
This is a slow fucking crawl of a show so far.
Well, it's a slow crawl, but you're interested enough to keep trying, though.
It's the main character keeping me going.
Me too.
Because he's a geeky, goofy kind of guy, and I kind of like that.
And I want to see him succeed.
I want to see him succeed. He's endearing.
Yeah.
Problem is, he's in a shitty show so far.
I agree.
The episodes felt that damn long.
Season 1,
episode 3 was better because shit started happening.
There was a plot that was starting to move. Events
A
occurred.
lot of the things that they do is just stupid. Like, she sends a... Sure. Okay, so... Basically, the asshole brother knows he's dating Ram by, like, the end of the first episode, pretty much.
Yeah.
He knows who he is, who he says he is.
Of course.
The sister's completely in the dark because, despite how good she's supposed to be at her job, she's a fucking idiot in the show.
She's horrible.
And how she gets him to prove he's who he says he is is by saying him
M&M's.
M&M's.
Uh,
And then he takes out all the brown ones and sends back to him because as kids they eat all the M&M's but the brown ones because they're just rich kids, so they need to be really weird about something because rich kids are weird. I
guess that was a very roundabout, complicated way to find that out. It's creative, at least. I'll give him that.
But there wasn't anything you could have asked him. Like, he was like, "Look, we were on the same soccer team. I was goalie." Da, da, da. It's like
there had to be something they told each other.
Ask me something that
no one else would know.
No
We were together alone one time.
Oh God.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of easily simple ways you could have written around this stuff. Basically, with it, we should be in the middle of the second episode, and we're in the end of the third episode.
We're in the fourth episode,
and we're on the fourth episode. This show is moving at half speed, less than half speed. It's going somewhere, but it's taking its time. Anyway, that we're gonna wrap it up, but we'll watch more, and maybe Troll will get a video up, or I'll get a video up. But we'll talk about it when the season's over. We'll conclude it. I'm gonna get through it. I watched all the other Netflix shows. I'm gonna finish it, and then we can get to Defenders.
Yeah, I still haven't watched Jessica Jones all the way through.
You should. I really think you should. It's a good show.
Here's the thing. My problem with Jessica Jones is this. I don't really like Jessica Jones. I made her total bitch in the show from what I've seen.
It's more likable.
I know she's been through crap. And two, I generally find the Purple Man character disturbing.
As you should.
I know, but I watched I Spit on Your Grave. I don't need to subject myself to that kind of shit.
It's true. It never gets quite that graphic, but it's I appreciate the fact that you don't like those people enough to not really experience their characters. But hey, he's the most evil villain in Marvel for a reason.
Also, I've never been a big fan of Dave Tennant.
He does a good job playing an evil guy, though.
I know he does.
He's a good actor.
I know he does. That's another thing. Like, this really powerful character, but the main character just punched her fist through his fucking head. That seems to be a running problem with all the Netflix series except for Daredevil.
Because the Kingpin's a...
Because Kingpin's big guy and Daredevil doesn't have superhuman strength, but all the other ones have that. So on their budget, it's a hard time to do like fight scenes with them.
That's true. It's true. Because really a lot of these guys do fight more powerful things in the comics, and they're trying to make it more down to earth. So,
and because of that, they're also going like one of the ways they get through that in the comics that they have a no kill rule, which Netflix series obviously do not.
No, there's a lot of death in these.
Yeah.
But,
so,
hey, I don't know if Iron Fist is. It definitely doesn't seem to be the strongest of them, but hey, I'm just looking forward to Defenders. That's kind of what this feels like. This is kind of like we got to get someone else in there.
Do you think they'll introduce Moon Knight and Defenders?
They better, because everybody's been talking about Moon Knight lately, and people love him, and he's cool, and
he's just cool, crazy. Yeah.
He's part of the Marvel Knights, so I hope so.
Moon Knight is one of those characters. They're going to have to cut the bullshit and give him a costume.
Yes.
I know how much they hate giving characters costumes. Like, they fought tooth and nail with giving Daredevil a costume. He doesn't get one until the last episode of the first season. And Luke Cage, of course, doesn't wear a costume, but Jessica Jones, like, well, she started wearing a costume. She doesn't wear one now, so no costume.
No.
It's like, Iron Fist doesn't even have the fucking tattoo yet.
I'm like, come on.
I'm like, you cannot do Moon Knight without giving him his costume.
I want to see people in costumes. That's one reason I hope that, now that they have Logan in and concluded, maybe they'll give X-Men back to Marvel so they can just get them to break the colored suits. I just want to see that. Yeah. I want to see more of the color. I miss that. Justice League needs to get colorful. But now we're getting off topic. Yeah. I'm gonna wrap it up, but stay magical, everybody.
See ya.